Hey guys, welcome back. Today we are discussing all of the things that I wish somebody would have told me before I started my Mounjaro journey. If you are new here, my name is Brittany and I have been on Mounjaro since November of 2022 and I've lost 80 pounds now at this point, which is insane to think about. I've been in maintenance mode since August of 2023 and I've been doing great on that, but I have learned a lot of stuff over the course of the past year and a half now. I've made a lot of mistakes, I've done a lot of research, and I just know a lot more than I did when I started out on Mounjaro. And so today I'm gonna share with you guys the 5 things that I wish somebody would have told me, that I wish is discussed more, all of these things. And I feel like if you understand these things, you're more likely to be successful on your Mounjaro, Zepbound, Ozempic, Wegovy journey. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Number 1, the most important one, I feel like, is I wish that it was talked about more, that weight loss is not linear and it's not the same and it's not instant for everybody. I feel like we see these videos online, we see different things online talking about how people lost 10 to 20 pounds. We see all these advertisements now for telehealth services talking about how much weight you can lose, whatever. And so we get all excited like any other diet or fad or whatever, and we spend all this money and get on this injection, and then we don't lose any weight for months. And that can be very discouraging. So I wish it was more transparent that not everyone is going to lose weight at the same rate. And the answer for that, especially with the Mounjaro and the injections in general, is pretty simple. So essentially, as I've kind of talked about in my other videos, the Mounjaro is mimicking a hormone, that the GLP-1 hormone that suppresses appetite, helps with digestion, slows digestion, all of that type of stuff. And so some people have different levels of that. Everybody has different levels of that naturally in their body. So I may have none at all, and you may have, a tiny little bit. And so your weight loss is going to kick in faster than mine will, because your body doesn't need to mimic and make up as much of the hormone as my body does. So yours is going to kick in faster. So if you think about it like that, it's pretty simple and it's pretty easy to see how different people can react different, because we're all different and we all have different levels naturally of the GLP-1 hormone. So it's, plaster that somewhere, physicians, when you are talking about it with your patients, that just because person A lost 10 pounds this month does not mean you are going to, and you may not lose any weight until you get to the 5 or the 7.5 milligram dosage, which is actually pretty common. Again, something that nobody talks about. Number 2, another one that I really wish that I would have known, is that you do not have to go up in dosage just because your doctor tells you to or your doctor recommends it. If you're on 5 milligrams and you are losing weight on 5 milligrams, then don't change your dosage. I can't tell you. If you've been around, then you know you don't have to just because he recommends it. If you are on 5 or 7.5 milligrams or 2.5 milligrams, if you've on any dosage and it's still working and you're not having bad side effects and you're losing weight, whatever, then why would you go up in dosage? I wish somebody would have told me that. Pretty much every time my doctor recommended it, I did it. And I definitely think that I jumped the gun several times going up. And even some of you in my comments were like, why are you increasing? If you're losing weight, why are you increasing? And the only answer I had was because my doctor recommended it. But just because he recommended it doesn't mean you have to do it. Ultimately, you are in charge, and you're gonna save yourself a lot of bad side effects if you stick with what's working and don't mess with it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. That's the old saying, right? So if 5 works for you, stay on 5 as long as it can until it stops working. And we're gonna be actually doing a video. I have a whole couple pages of notes already talking about when to know that it's time to go up or down in dosage. So I'm gonna look for that one soon. But ultimately, if it's working, don't change. And don't let them pressure you into changing. Number 3, protein and water are going to be your best friends. When you're losing weight and you're losing it at a faster rate, with the help of weight loss injections, you're gonna lose your muscle tone. You're gonna be losing muscle instead of fat, or you're gonna be losing more muscle than you are fat, and you don't want that. So you need to eat a lot of protein. so that you can fuel your body the right way so that it burns not hopefully all of the protein, the muscle that you have in your body. So you need to be eating a good bit of protein. A good number, a good rule of thumb that I see often is 100 grams of protein a day. And then you also need to be drinking a ton of water. There are different recommendations. Half your body weight in ounces, I'm pretty sure, is what the normal recommendation is, but drink your water. You'll know if you need more water. Like, your body will tell you if you really listen to it. It'll definitely help with constipation issues. And let me give you a little tidbit here. You don't want to be constipated in addition to nausea, maybe some vomiting, the super full feeling that comes in the beginning of a shot cycle. You don't want to be constipated on top of all of that. So drink all of the water, eat all of the protein, so that hopefully you can prevent yourself from unnecessary side effects that you can control, because ultimately you want to control all of the side effects that you can. And also, water aids in literally everything in your body. Drink the water. It helps with headaches. It helps with your mood. It helps with constipation issues. It helps with everything. Your skin, your hair, your nails. Drink your water. You'll feel much better. And your journey will go much smoother. Number 3, this one kind of goes along with the protein and water thing, is that you need to weight train. There's a lot of sort of talk out there and data out there talking about whether or not exercising on Mounjaro is necessary. And yes, I know that weight loss is 80% your food and 20% what you like, your exercise level, but you want to preserve the muscle you can. You might want to build some muscle. You want to tone. So when you're going through rapid weight loss, you don't want to end up with saggy skin. I can, right here, I have this issue, and that's actually an issue that runs in my family. My mom had it, my grandma had it, my sisters have it, the little arm sandbags, whatever. But I wish that I would have taken more time and made more of an effort to lift weights during my journey, during the entirety of my journey. That's actually something that I am just starting now, and I regret not doing it sooner. That goes for really any diet or whatever that you're on, not necessarily just Mounjaro, but with Mounjaro and the rapid weight loss, you want to preserve your muscle and you want to tone as you go. This is also a really good tip if you had weight loss surgery. They recommend lifting weights and weight training and stuff as a way to potentially prevent the look of loose skin. You can't really prevent loose skin when you're losing drastic amounts of weight, but you can make it look better. And that is 100% true. You can make loose skin look better. And one major way to do that is through protein, eating your protein, and exercising, especially incorporating weight training into your exercises. So, you don't have to have a gym membership. Even if you just do some push-ups, get some light, 8 to 10 pound weights, and do some bicep curls, push-ups, lunges with your body weight, squats with your body weight. You can do these things at home that'll really help to make a difference. And if you're, at a point where you're so overweight where doing squats or push-ups or lunges would be difficult, when I used to work in a doctor's office, my physician used to recommend canned soup for significantly overweight people that were not used to exercising and can't get up and move around a lot. He would say to get a can of soup and to sit there and go like this and work your way up, or to put 5 pound weights around your ankles or your arms when you go on your walk, just to get that extra resistance that you would naturally have to use when moving muscles. It would, wearing leg weights or arm wrist weights sort of engages muscles that not wearing them doesn't. So there are so many ways that you can incorporate weight training, and I promise you it'll help your weight loss. It'll speed up your weight loss. It'll make you look better when you lose the weight, all of the things. So just take it from somebody who didn't. Do some weight training. The last thing that I want to talk about is side effects. Bad side effects on this medication are not normal. And I think that we see what other people post. We see videos on YouTube, we see TikTok videos, Instagram things, whatever, where they're talking about having really bad side effects. And so it's gotten into our head that those are normal things. They're not. Bad mental issues, like being in a really bad mood, suicidal thoughts, being super up and anxious and can't figuring out why and what your body needs, jittery, those are not normal side effects, especially these mental ones. I need to make sure I say that. Like, if you are having any type of severe mental issue on Mounjaro or Ozempic or Wegovy, please talk to your doctor about it. I know specifically on Ozempic and Wegovy, there have been reports of stuff like that and like suicidal thinking. My sister specifically had issues remembering things while she was on Wegovy, and they actually took her off of it because of that. So if you are having any of those issues, please talk to your doctor about it so that you can get taken care of, because that is very serious and you don't want to let that go. Another one that I want to touch on is stomach pain. Severe stomach pain, again, is not normal. You should be having very mild side effects if you're flowing with the normal flow of what people have on these injections. So bad stomach pain could be an indication of pancreatitis, which has been reported in these injections, which again could be very serious if you let it go. So if you are having bad, persistent stomach pain, please talk to your doctor about those things. Okay, she's trying to. So if you are having really bad stomach pain, please talk to your doctor about that. You do not want to let that go. Not only could it be pancreatitis, but with, earlier I was talking about some people get really bad constipation with this. I've seen and heard stories of people being really badly constipated on this medication. You could end up with a blockage or something like that. So if you're having stomach pain that is worse than just a little bit of nausea and vomiting and this like super kind of full feeling, please talk to your doctor. Sharp pains are not normal. I cannot stress that enough, that you need to take care of yourself and you really need to listen to your body and be in tune with what your body is doing and thinking. If you notice anything that is slightly off, like with my sister saying that she started not being able to remember things. So she said that it started gradually and then eventually it was kind of like, oh, I literally am forgetting people's names. If you get to that point where something like that is going on, it is not worth losing weight. Like we all want to lose weight and a lot of us needed to lose weight for our health, but I promise you it is not worth sacrificing like something like your mental health or your pancreas for that. Like maybe Mounjaro, Zepbound, Wegovy, Ozempic aren't for you in that instance. So please take care of yourself. Please have your doctor monitor your blood work. I've talked about this before. There is a video coming soon where we are going to be discussing what blood work my doctor has done over the course of the last year and a half. And I'm going to give you guys test results and kind of show you how it improved so that you guys can get an idea of what you need to request to have done from your doctor. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. My daughter is losing her mind over there. I've had to restart so many times, but those are my 5 things. 5 things I wish somebody would have told me before I started my Mounjaro journey. There were a couple of times where I actually did call my doctor about stomach pain and kind of explained where the pain was, what I was feeling, whatever. I am not afraid to speak up for myself, and I want you guys to also not be afraid to speak up for yourselves. So please make sure you're doing that. Please make sure you're taking care of yourself. Please take care of yourself, guys. There have been so many times I've reached out to my doctor specifically and asked him. I was having some stomach pains at one point. I am not afraid to speak up for myself, and I don't want you guys to be afraid to do that either. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Leave down below any other things you wish you would have known when you were starting your Mounjaro journey or your Ozempic or your Wegovy or your Zepbound journey, because it's so important for us all to share real experiences with each other. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you soon. Have a great day, guys. Bye.